We're now about to go live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now live.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how it must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot. Welcome back, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Let's aim to misbehave. Hey, it is Monday, July 1st. On this day in 1776, Benjamin Franklin more than likely said, you know, guys, we can talk independence all you want, but in the next couple of days, we probably should declare it. By accident or on purpose, you've turned into That'll Learn You, with its even-keeled host, Michael Buster McMahon.
Are you sure?
I am. Didn't you see I even keeled myself? When we first came on the air, like I was like, over here. Hey, did you turn the fan on?
I think I left it on.
Oh, because I was going to compliment you thank you for turning the fan on, but because I didn't think it was on earlier.
It was.
It was on, okay. So, never mind. Take the compliment.
Well, I did leave it on, so
Oh, okay.
I also had responsibility for it being on.
Thank you. I am that guy, Michael Buster McMahon. And I learned a long time ago,
Yes.
when a girl changes her clothes in front of you, she's either really interested in you. She's really interested in you, or you're grade A friend zoned. Or she hasn't spotted you in the tree yet.
Good point.
Yeah.
All good points.
Joining me is my pal producer, Peter Cole. Say hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Now say, look that up in your funkin' wagnalls.
Look that up in your funkin' wagnalls.
We got to bring that back. That's such a great...
You just want to say funk.
Yeah, I do. You're a little funky. So Peter was... last year, Peter was arrested by a female police officer who told him, anything you say can and will be held against you. And Peter replied, boobs.
And was thoroughly beaten up afterwards.
You know, lately when I talk to my wife, I like to hold both of her hands when I talk to her. That way she won't slap me.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's a smart thing to do. You know, it's a romantic thing to do, and it's also a safety precaution. Today in the show, great songs with cool facts about them. Plus, if we have time, I'll explain to you how chainsaws were first invented for childbirth.
What?
Yes, true story. But we probably won't have time for that. That one gets you interested, didn't it? Yeah, that was the original invention. Anyway, so sit back, relax, eat an entire jar of mayonnaise. Wait, what? Eat a jar of mayonnaise. Why did I write that? Don't do that. Why would I write that?
I don't know.
And remember, An apple a day will keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough.
Good point.
How are you?
I'm Ducky.
Good. I had a very busy day yesterday. I worked Saturday night.
Yeah.
I came home, and I was nominated to be part of a local theater group's board of directors, or board of something.
How'd they suck you into that deal?
Somebody said that I would be good at it, and so I accepted the nomination. And so we went to the meeting, and you had to give a little speech about yourself. And the problem was, there were only, after the president and vice president and all those other offices were filled, they were only taking 11 other board members, and like 10 of them were returning board members. And then there was like another 8 or so people. So I'm doing the math in my head here, and I'm like, I don't like my odds. But it was honored to be nominated, and I felt bad because, and I didn't get in. But as they're listing all the listed duties of board members, there's a lot of work involved. Like it's one thing to run for mayor. Like, this would be fun to run for mayor. And then when you win mayor, you realize, oh, it's not just cutting ribbons and, giving speeches. Like, there's actual work that you have to do for this position. And I knew there was, but it was way more than I thought. So I'm like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine not being on the board. Like, I think I would have done a good job. I would have stepped up and I would have done those duties. But I felt bad. There were 2 members. Maybe there were more, but there was at least 2 that did not get reelected who, from an outsider's viewpoint, very, very productive people who were assets to them. And I think maybe they got hurt by low voter turnout, and it was just a shame to see. And hopefully those people don't, aren't bitter and just say, what the heck, I'm out of here, because they can still contribute very much to that theater group, and they're valuable assets. And it's easy to say because I didn't win, but had I gotten the spot over one of those 2,
yes,
I would have felt horrible, just absolutely horrible, because they would have been way more deserving than me. I know I got at least 5 votes. Me, my wife Karen went. My vaudeville partner, Angela, was there. Andy, the guy who nominated me, and this other lady came up and said she voted for me. Because basically, in my speech, a lot of these other newbies, they got this long list of credits of stuff that they could do to help out. Basically, my speech was just based on my passion, my passion for theater. And, so that garnered, I'm sure, a few votes, but not enough to get on. And I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I'm very, very grateful to that theater group. They're putting on my play in March. And, of course, we'll be promoting the heck out of that. You'll be tired of hearing about that, let me tell you.
Okay.
So then then I had to go to my buddy's, my best friend's funeral, which was rough. Not as rough as I thought. I thought there'd be a lot more crying from people. But I went up, I gave a speech. I gave some, funny stories that he used to tell. Because I could have told a story. But I said that would have taken away from his gift as a storyteller, Tony. So I told some of the stories that he would told me that I wasn't there for. And that involved some of the people in the room. And because I think Tony would have wanted someone to go up there and make people laugh. Share some of his funny stories, not just going up there and crying. And that's when I went. My friend Kate, a girl I dated briefly, her father died, and I went to that. And I never met the man. And everybody, there was at least 8 people who went up, and each told one funny story about the guy. And I never laughed so hard in my life, and it was at a funeral. And I said, that's what I want. So I don't know if you got a funny story picked out. I mean, hopefully I'm not dying soon. But it was rough because I always assumed that I would live longer than Tony. I just thought there'd be more days,
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So take care of yourself here because, I don't want to do that again anytime soon. So.
All
right. Deal. We should make a bet. Who lives longer?
I wouldn't. I never bet on stuff like that.
Oh, because that'd be kind of fun. Like, you go up to my wife Karen at my funeral and say, Karen, I'm really, really sorry for your loss. I enjoyed my time with him. This is a little awkward, but you owe me $100.
Put it in your will.
I think
If I go before Pete, I owe him $100.
And the great thing is
You heard that, right, Karen?
Yeah.
I'm sure she heard
The
that.
great thing is that you'd be there looking to collect on that day. That would be the funniest thing. Like, I'm not leaving until I get my money.
Oh, God, I'm not that horrible.
No.
Lord.
No, that's what I would want because that's funny. That would be funny.
I am not that horrible.
So, so last night I sang a song, karaoke. Afterwards, we went to karaoke and we wanted to sing some songs that were either something that Tony sang or exist in our universe because of Tony. And a couple weeks ago, it was about 1 month ago, Tony and I were doing karaoke. And I asked him to sing this song, and he goes, I've already got something else in mind. He's like, why don't you sing it? I'm like, I can't sing this song. He goes, yes, you can. It's not that hard. So I did. I went up and I sang it last night. I didn't do horrible, but I don't think it's going to be in my rotation. I mean, it's a song that means a lot to me. Not even on Tony, but because it's the title of one of my plays. In fact, it's one of the plays that's going to be part of the Sanctuary Much thing that's going up in March. So this song came about during a transitional period. For what?
Your wife says she's going to make you put $100 in a box now.
See? So you're all set. So this song came during a transitional period for John Cougar Mellencamp because he was still John Cougar or Johnny Cougar. I think he should have kept, kudos to him for putting Mellencamp back in there, his original name. But I mean, he must have hated Cougars so much. But John Cougar Mellencamp had a pretty nice...
It had a good ring to it.
Yeah, it had a nice rhythm to it. Maybe just because I'm Michael Buster McMahon. Maybe that's why I like it. But John Cougar Mellencamp, yeah, it had a nice little flow. But maybe he hated it so much because he was forced to change. He just wanted nothing to do with it. But in 1978, the song "I Need a Lover," a song which I have tried karaoke, and I cannot do. And I wrote this down because once every 10 years, I would say, I think I can do that song, and I would attempt it. And no. So I've written that down. That Michael, you cannot sing "I Need a Lover" by John Cougar. Do not try it.
Okay.
So I believe this also came from the same album. It was from his second album, and it took off in Australia and gave him a leg up on the other young rockers he was competing with. But he set out to create hits because he said, I have to create hits or I'm not going to survive. And then once he had his hits, he said, I'm going to write music that I want to write. And then, of course, they weren't hits. But he thinks they're some of the greatest things he's ever done. I think this is one of the greatest things he's ever done. It's a song I loved very much. My buddy Tony loved it. I think it's Tony's favorite John Cougar Mellencamp song. Here's Ain't Even Done with the Night, which I'm never going to sing again. It's 89.5 WSKB.
Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday, every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
You sheltered me from harm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave my life to me, set me free, set me free. The finest years I ever knew, I had with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. You taught me how to love, what it's all. You never said too much, but still you showed the way, and I knew from watching you. Nobody else could ever know the part of me that can't let go. And I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again. Is there someone you know, you're loving them so, but taking them all for granted? You may lose them one day, someone takes them away, and they don't hear the words you long to say. I would give anything I own, give up my life, my heart, my home. I would give everything I own just to have you back again, just to touch you once again.
What am I going to say, Peter?
I have no idea.
I'm a breadhead.
Oh, well, that's right.
Yeah, I'm a breadhead. So at his father's funeral, David Gates, one of his friends, took him aside and said, you know, your dad was so proud of everything that you're doing. And David agreed, saying that, you know, my success would have been so special to him as he was my greatest influence growing up. So he decided to write and record everything I own about him. And, yeah, so very touching tribute
Yeah,
David Gates
sure.
wrote for his father.
Yep.
Yep. I used to, I did karaoke last night also in honor of Tony. I used to sing it for my friend Rebecca, a very dear friend that I lost many years ago. But, yeah, it's a very, very beautiful song. Funny story. A buddy of mine, Steve, and we went down to Atlantic City, and we found a karaoke club down there. And he's like, oh, what are you going to do? Now, Steve, completely single, and he was actually having dreams of, like, telling me, like, all right, listen, we're going to have a problem. Like, if I end up meeting a girl, here, can you, I don't know, walk around the beach for a couple hours? I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't think you're going to pick up some girl. And I say, but yeah, fine. So we go to the karaoke club, and he's like, what are you going to sing? I said, I feel like singing Everything I Own by Bread. He's like, oh, no, come on, man. This place is full of women in here, and you sing that? We got to sing some rockers and, get their attention over here. I said, well, I'm not looking to score. He's like, no, but, well. So I stuck with my guns. I sang that song. I went up. And afterwards, these two beautiful women came up to us. They were sisters and said, oh, my God, our father just died. And that meant so much to hear you sing that song. And, they didn't stick around or anything. But I just looked at Steve and I went, It's like my beautiful little ballad got what you wanted. I'm sorry you couldn't close the deal. But maybe I can tell that story at his funeral.
It's always ballads that get the women.
Yeah. I mean, what? No, I get it. A lot of times, sometimes karaoke, you do the ballads and stuff, and a lot of people just, they keep talking and tune you out. In Atlantic City, we Karen and I, we went to Atlantic City last week. I didn't even tell anybody that. We went down there for 4 days. No, 5 days. And there was a karaoke night, and pretty much a couple people were doing ballads, and no one was paying attention. But I said, you know what? This is a place. It was overlooking the casino. As you sang, people stopped what they're doing in the casino to watch it, and it was kind of cool. And I said to myself, I'm only doing showcase songs. I'm only doing my number one hits,
Okay.
Because and it was great. I mean, you're looking out, and people on the casino floors. Not that I'm spectacular, but I know how to put on a show. I'm not just going to stand there. I think I'm an entertaining karaoke singer. And I said I'm only going to do my true number ones, my ones that I know are gonna fly. You got to know the audience, I mean, if you're doing,
I disagree with you.
Feel free. You are allowed to disagree, and you have before. Yeah, it's kind of weird. We already heard this guy's voice earlier in the show. He does the opening theme to my show. Welcome back. But when he was in the band, The 11 Spoonful. And the band was rather particular about the traffic sounds in this song. Instead of just using what was available on the sound effects records in the studio, they found an old school radio engineer. That'd be you. Are you an old school radio engineer?
I guess so,
yeah. A guy who used to create soundscapes for TV shows. So if a guy was riding a horse, you'd hear the hooves hitting the ground and the wind whistling by.
That's called the Foley artist.
Yeah. So, yes. Thank you. So he came in with a huge library of street sounds, which the band went through for hours. So those sounds you'll hear in this song. So it's a pretty good song for the weather. Although I guess it's going to be pretty comfortable today.
Yeah. We're into summer weather now.
Well, no, I mean I don't want to hear that because I'm not a fan of like 90-degree weather.
Being in a black shirt outside is not going to be a good thing because you'll soak up the sun.
Oh. Well, it's kind of.
Of course, if we were playing "Soak Up in the Sun," that would have been a great segue. But
it would have been, yeah. But sometimes, sometimes when when you're in a place like Westfield, it's officially a city, right? This is the city of Westfield.
Been a city since 1911, I think.
Yeah. So at this time of year, basically, we're enjoying summer in the city. There you go. I saved it. Here's 11 Spoonful, 89.5 WSKB.
Summer in the city, back of my neck getting dirt and gritty. Bend down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match here. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. Cool town, meeting in the city, dressed so fine and looking so pretty. Cool cat, looking for a kitty, gonna look in every corner of the city. Till I'm wheezing like a bus stop, running up the stairs, gonna meet you on the rooftop. But at night it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer, in the city, in the summer, in the city. dirt and gritty. Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in the city. All around, people looking half dead, walking on the sidewalk harder than a match head. But now it's a different world. Go out and find a girl. Come on, and dance all night. Despite the heat, it'll be alright. And babe, don't you know it's a pity the days can't be like the nights in the summer in the city. Summer in the city.
Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtsBeat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Barry Allen Pincus, better known as Barry Manilow. Now, this guy, the guy who wrote the song, his wife works in a like a greeting card store. Do they have Hallmark cards anymore? Hallmark stores anymore?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, the store is just dedicated to selling cards and stuffed animals. Whew, that winded me. That's not good. That wasn't that elaborate of a little dance I did, right?
Nope.
That winded me. But so the guys, so he went to visit her one day, probably have lunch at work, and she's like, "Oh, look at this cute little card," and there was a frowny face on it, and it says, "I can't smile without you."
Yeah.
And he goes, "That'd be a good title for a song." He was right. He went home, wrote it, sold it to Barry Manilow, got a lot of money.
Made some jings.
Good thing he went to visit his wife at work, and good thing she found that card. There are thousands of cards in that store, but she showed him that one, and we're all grateful.
Okay.
Because I like that song. This seems like an excuse to me. On this day in 1985, Sting releases his first solo album, The Dream of the Blue Turtles. And it was called The Dream of the Blue Turtles because, now we know that the police, they were not getting along very well. Synchronicity, their most successful album, they pretty much had to record it in 3 different rooms because they weren't getting along. So the fact that the police broke up after that wasn't a huge shock. I mean, we were upset, but we weren't, it was a huge shock. But this seems like an excuse. He had a dream of these giant blue turtles stepping on his garden, destroying it. And he's looking out his window in the dream, laughing. So when he woke up, he interpreted that, yeah, I think the dream means I'm supposed to leave the police and go on a solo career. Okay. I think you're fitting something you want into an interpretation.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Like if a girl broke up with you, like, I had a dream that, I drank like some ginger ale. And when I woke up, I realized that means I'm supposed to leave you. I'm like,
what?
What? So it just seems like he was using that as an excuse to me. But so he called the album The Dream of the Blue Turtles. He was really committed to the bit, obviously. So tracks in that one included Moon Over Bourbon Street, which was inspired by the novel Interview with the Vampire, and this one, a song that looked at the Cold War from the perspective of the USSR. Not everyone agreed with his sympathetic stance, though. The drummer Stuart Copeland of the Police, of course, they weren't getting along anyway, but he said he was actually the son of a CIA operative and had a very different outlook. He said...
and how the Russians really were?
Yeah, he goes, no matter how good his arguments are, Sting could refute them with a indefensible lyric like Russians love their children too. And Copeland says, he goes, you know what? You can't argue with a poet.
Well, they do, but the government doesn't.
Right. I mean, it's a simplistic thing. Like, it's a silly thing to hate another country when, if they love their children too, they're not going to destroy us.
Oh, see, I never hate the people. I hate the country, the government.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the Chinese people. They're fine people. They're living under a totalitarian regime. Yeah. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Here's a little known fact. Well, maybe you know this. Do you know what they call Chinese food in China?
Food.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
So this is a very beautiful song. You can argue with the lyrics all you want, but it's based on a melody from a old classic song, which I'm not going to tell you which one. For you can probably guess. You want to guess the reason why?
Because it's copyrighted?
No. Because your two choices would be either because I didn't write it down,
right, or
I can't pronounce it.
You didn't write it down.
It's a trick question. It's both. I didn't write it down because I said I won't be able to pronounce it. So
you should have given it a shot.
No.
All right.
No, I think it's French. I don't do well with that. Any German I do, I just yell it. So that sounds more authentic. But
okay.
So here is Russians from on this day, 1985. Sting released his first solo album, and of course, we all bought it. Did you buy it? Did you have it?
I think so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we all did. Here's Russians, 89.5 WSKB.
Europe and America, There's a growing feeling of hysteria, conditioned to respond to all the threats and the rhetorical speeches of the Soviets. Mr. Khrushchev said we will bury you. I don't subscribe to this point of view. It would be such an ignorant thing to do if the Russians love their children too. How can I save my little boy from Oppenheimer's deadly toy? There is no monopoly of common sense on either side of the political fence. We share the same biology, regardless of ideology. Believe me when I say to you, I hope the Russians love their children too. There is no historical precedent to put the words in the mouth of the president. There's no such thing as a winnable war. It's a lie we don't believe anymore. Mr. Reagan says we will protect you. I don't subscribe to this point of view. Believe me when I say to you, I hope the Russians love their children too. We share the same biology, regardless of ideology. What might save us, me and you, is if the Russians love their children too.
Support for community radio on WSKB provided by Westfield Electroplating. Employing over 140 skilled platers, painters, and technicians, Westfield Electroplating was founded in 1946 and was the first company in the country to achieve National Aerospace and Defense Contractor Program accreditation, proudly maintaining that status for over a decade. Westfield Electroplating provides over 50 quality finishes to meet your corrosion, cosmetic, or performance needs. On the web at www.westfieldplating.com or 413-568-3716. Westfield Electroplating, putting the finishing touches on technology.
Hi, this is Harry Rock, host of Rock on Westfield every fourth Wednesday at 8 a.m. Tune in for my view of this place I call home.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
make this argument, but I think that might be the greatest thing Pete Townsend ever wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fantastic song. The lyrics, the music, and it's just catchy. And it's in danger of giving you a speeding ticket if it comes on the radio as you're driving. That's the best-known song off the album, It's Hard. I was wrong. I always thought that was the first album that The Who made without their drummer Keith Moon after he died. It was their second. And the album went to number 11 on the charts because it was The Who, and everyone was going to buy the album. But it was poorly received by the critics, and Roger Daltrey claimed that he hated the entire album except for that song. He said that was the only song on the album that was worth anything. And I'm not going to argue with him because, well, first of all, I didn't have the album, but I can't imagine there's anything on that album that can touch that one. That's such a great tune. So, as I said last time, we went to karaoke to honor Tony, and my wife sang this song, and wow, she came right out of the gates just nailing this one because she did, because it was a song that she never thought she could do, and Tony says, you know, you should do it. And, yeah, but it got tougher towards the end to do it, and it was very, you know, very emotional. The people, the karaoke circles, everybody knew who Tony was. The guy was just, you know, a local karaoke legend. And so yeah, it was tough to you know, watch her, you know, tear up at the end of the song. But man, oh man, she came out of the gate, you know, bam, with it, just absolutely nailing it. And the weird thing about this song, it's a remake. And a lot of people don't know that because the original didn't go anywhere. The original was originally done by a woman named Rachel Sweet. And when it wasn't a hit, the songwriter brought it to Pat Benatar and said, you know, hey, I think you would do great singing this. And she agreed, and she did it. And she's like, well, it's all right if I change a little bit? He's like, yeah, it's fine. You can change. So it was credited by the original songwriter and by Pat Benatar, who changed some of the lyrics. And, you know, it was printed on the records, and out it went. Small little problem that the original songwriter did not disclose, that he gave the new version. Rachel Sweet made changes herself when she did her version. So when the record came out, Rachel Sweet was like, you know, I'm sure she was part jealous that it was a hit for somebody else and not for her. But then when she actually looked at the pressing, she was livid because the changes she made in the song still exist, and she didn't get any credit for it. Now, Pat Benatar had no idea. She didn't know anything about that. So there was, you know, a lawsuit, but everything was settled, and Rachel Sweet got a little bit of some of the royalties and some of the recognition she deserved. We would play the Rachel Sweet version, but who wants to hear that, right? Nobody wants to hear that. You want to hear the real version that you know and love. Look up, if you're that curious, look up Rachel Sweet's version. But here's Pat Benatar in Shadows of the Night in 9.5 WSKB.
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. What's the matter? You look up.
I got behind my.
You get behind.
So there's a couple things going on.
Okay. Well, does anything involve me?
No.
Okay. Well then.
No, I'm trying to. So what happened was is we didn't come on right on time this morning.
Okay.
Because I realized that, well, after Karen told me.
And I just got a note from my sister saying that
everything expired. I do everything on a fiscal year on my scheduling. So all the stuff that repeats all year long. I forgot about that.
Okay.
So I got a notification saying we're on a little bit of a minute late or something.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, no big deal.
I get something timestamped at 8:06 that says I'm not on the air. So
no, it wasn't that late.
Okay. Maybe it just took a while for her to send me the message.
Maybe, yeah.
So we're on live now.
Oh yeah. We were on the radio the whole time.
Okay.
But now I'm trying to rebuild the senior center schedule. See, so while we're doing the show, I'm trying to do other things, and you know, sometimes they get behind the music. But I'm good now.
Good, we're good. So I should have done a longer story. Were you sensing that
the
story?
No.
Okay.
I just fell behind because I got stuck on something, and I just completely forgot to load the next set.
Okay. So we're good, and you've got the next set ready to go too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Is there may be a song coming up? I bet you don't have.
Really?
Yeah. I bet you don't have.
Okay.
So just warning you, that's coming up in a couple sets. So get ready. You're gonna have to do a little searching, my friend. But sometimes I think you don't have a song, and you'll surprise me.
I have obscure stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, look at you. So so here, anyway. I'm sure you had this one. This was a song that you didn't have.
Yeah,
to
this
search.
was easy.
Yeah, here's Pat Benatar and Shadows of the Night. 89.5 WSKB.
We're running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the You said, oh girl, it's a cold world when you keep it all to yourself. I said you can't hide on the inside all the pain you've ever felt. Ransom my heart, but baby, don't look back, 'cause we got nobody else. We're running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. You know, sometimes it feels like it's all moving way too fast. Use every alibi and word to deny that love ain't meant to last. You can cry tough, baby, it's alright. You can let me down easy, but not tonight. We're running with the shadows of the night. So baby, take my hand, it'll be alright. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
This is Ken Stomsky from Ken's Den on WCPC 15 and 89.5 FM, Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Is a wheel in constant motion. I hope you dance. So long. I hope you dance. Wants to look back on their youth and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you dance. Is a wheel in constant motion. I hope you dance. So long. I hope you dance. Wants to look back on their youth and wonder where those years have gone. Tell me who wants to look back on their youth and wonder where those years have gone.
Leanne Womack. Some nice words, reflective words. I'm sure that's going to become over the years, a popular funeral song too. Good life lessons in that. That was co-written by Tia Sellers. Now, she's had some hits before, but she was going through a divorce. So sitting on the beach, she was just feeling depressed about her situation and looking at the ocean. And that's where she came up with the idea to write the song, because she was thinking that, maybe things really aren't so bad that I get through it. And she's like, you should still feel small when you sit by the ocean. And that became the first line she wrote about the song, and reflective about everything was going to be okay. And we talked about last week how Spirit in the Sky is the second most popular song played at funerals. But I bet you that one's rising up the charts too.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. So this one was written by Kenny Nolan and Bob Crew. Kenny Nolan had a hit. Do you remember that one?
No.
I like dreaming, 'cause dreaming can make you mine.
No.
And actually, I remember my buddy Tony, he hit me one time because something he mentioned in the song. I'm like, yeah, by Kenny Nolan. And he actually smacked me. He's like, how the hell do you know that that's by Kenny Nolan? I'm like, He goes, who knows that? I'm like, I don't know. Things get stuck in my head. So he should know Kenny Nolan because he was a big Four Seasons fan. And Kenny Nolan wrote this with Bob Crew. Bob Crew wrote a lot of the Four Seasons stuff. But they also wrote Lady Marmalade. Now, what's funny about that was this song went to number 1. Now, it's officially credited to Frankie Valli, but it's a Four Seasons song. They're all backing out. They're all helping him out through it. But officially, it's a Frankie Valli song. I probably put Four Seasons on your list, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's officially a Frankie Valli song. And so what's funny is that song was number 1, and then it got knocked out by Lady Marmalade. So that guy, Kenny Nolan and Bob Crew, they had a good year.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be depressed. Our song's not number 1 anymore. But that's okay. And our other one's in there. Here's My Eyes Adored You, 89.5 WSKB.
My eyes adored you. Oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, playing make-believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th when we came to be. Walking home every day over Barnacle Bridge and Bay, till we grew into me and you, who went our separate ways. My eyes adored you. Oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Headed for city lights, climb the ladder up to fortune and fame. Work my fingers to the bone, made myself a name. Funny, I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I miss and the love I left behind. My eyes adored you. Oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. My eyes adored you. All my life I will remember. Though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. Full of feelings and regrets. So close. I know I won't ever forget you, my childhood friend. My eyes adored you. Though I never laid a hand on you. My eyes adored you. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you.
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
Join me, Tina Gorman, each week from 6 to 8 a.m. for Wake Up Wednesday, when my guests and I discuss health, wellness, and lifestyle reimagined.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
The next time you hear that song, I want you to picture who it was written for. Okay, Bruce Springsteen wrote the song, but he wrote it for Donna Summer. It would have been interesting to hear Donna Summer's version. So now what happened? After he recorded the demo to give her, he's like, nope, I'm keeping it. What a horrible thing to do, right?
Yeah.
How could that happen? How could that happen to Donna Summer? That's horrible. Well, Donna Summer did it too. She wrote this song for Rod Stewart. And then she decided to keep it. So.
It happens.
Yeah. Fair's play. So try to picture Rod Stewart doing it, which is easy to do because Rod Stewart has so many darn remakes now. I mean, you can picture Rod Stewart singing just about anything.
The phone book.
Here's Dim All the Lights by Donna Summer, 89.5 WSKB.
Though it seldom
Support for community radio on WSKB is provided by Betts Plumbing and Heating Supply Company, an independent, family-owned wholesaler serving Westfield for over 50 years, specializing in plumbing, heating, and industrial piping supplies. On the web at bettsplumbing.com or at 14 Coleman Avenue in Westfield.
Join us every Thursday morning
from 6 until at least 7:30.
Check out the Bobby G and Company Show
right here on WSKB 89.5
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Isn't life strange? A turn of a page. Can read like before. Can we ask for more? Each day passes by. How hard man will try. The sea will not taste. You know it makes me want to cry, cry, cry. Wish I could be in your Isn't love strange? A word we arrange with no thought or care, maker of despair. Each breath that we breathe, with love we must leave to make us as one. You know it makes me want to cry, cry, cry. Wish I could be in your to be one with your love. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back where you were, and here we Isn't life strange? A turn of a page, a book without lines, unless with love we rise, to throw it away. Just a day, the quicksand of time.
could be in your heart, to be one with God. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back, there you were. Wish I could be in your heart, to be one with your love. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back, there you were. Wish I could be in your heart, to be one with your love. Wish I could be in your eyes, looking back, there you were. Wish I could be in your.
The band started as the M&B 5 after a brewery in Birmingham, England called Mitchell and Butler, which sponsored the band. When the group outgrew the pub scene, or as they call it, grub, they changed their name to the Moody Blues because that was sort of their image: dark clothing, never smiling, and blues from the music that they were playing. And they outgrew that name too, but they got stuck with it. So they're not really particularly bluesy or moody later in their career, but who cares, right? Did you have to look for this song? This is the song that you had to look for, right?
The song that I had to look for, yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So, funny story. Now,
When did you get into country music?
Well, little by little. Sometimes
You do know they're from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, I do. Nice job. Very nice. Very nice.
I did a little research.
Nice. Let me tell you a cute little story, though, first. When we went to karaoke about a month ago, I noticed, because, my car is extremely rare. There's only 2,500 of them ever made.
Yes.
It's very rare that you're going to come across a lacrosse super.
Okay.
But one of the
Which you don't have any.
Yes, I do.
Well,
yes.
It's not here with you.
No, it's not. She's not here right now. But one of the discerning things is, most Buicks have 3 little vents on the side. A lacrosse super will have 4. So when we went to do karaoke, I see a Buick with 4 vents on the side. I'm like, what the hell? I certainly did not expect to ever come across another lacrosse super in my life. And I went up there, and it was not a lacrosse super. It was a Lucerne super, which I'd never heard of. So I'm like, well, that must be just as rare as the lacrosse super because I've never heard of Lucerne super. I'm like, wow, this is really, really cool. I wonder who owns this. And we went in. And so, again, yesterday, that car was in the parking lot. So I'm like, this is a regular person here in the karaoke bar. I'm curious. I want to find out who this is.
Who's the regular that belongs to the car?
Yeah, and I want to talk to them because I have a lacrosse super.
Yep.
And so as the place was thinning out, it hit me. I said, I'm going to go in the parking lot and see if it's still there because, if the owner's in here, it'd be easier to find because now there's only 15 people in the bar towards the end. And I went out, and not only was the car still there, but the owner was getting into it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to see who this is. So I raced over to it, and I was pleasantly and shockingly surprised. It was this older lady who just was a fantastic singer. Her name is Bonnie. She's a fantastic singer. And I'm like, you're the owner of this car? And we were talking briefly. And I said, this car is very rare. And she's like, I know. And I said, and it moves, right? And she's like, oh, yeah, it moves. Because I know, because my lacrosse super moves. So
yeah, this
was really, really cool. And I thought that was really cool that it was the older lady who, people think, older people own Buicks. And maybe that's true. But these Buicks are secretly wolves in a clever disguise as a Buick.
Gotcha.
But these things will kick your... they're the fastest Buicks that they've made since the Grand National. And you remember those cars. Those cars flew.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a country music duo from Middlefield, Connecticut, made up of sisters Presley Ray and Taylor Patricia. They've been in the music industry for over 8 years and have been featured on Spotify playlists like New Boots and Wild Country. There's not a lot more, information on them. I mean, I don't know how much more you found out about them. But
there's a whole bio on their website.
Yeah, I thought there was a a very pretty song. I heard it at work, and I said, you know what, I want to play that. Here's Presley and Taylor from Middlefield, Connecticut. Here's a song called Heartfelt, 89.5 WSKB.
No, I can't sleep more than a minute, but I can't keep checking my phone. 'Cause we said what we said and we meant it. So I tell myself it's better that you're gone. But if I'm being honest, I know that I'm not. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt every single moment since we both fell. I know I don't wanna let you go. Yeah, I don't wanna forget it. No, I don't wanna forget it. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt. Got my mind stuck right in the middle of calling you up and trying to move on. 'Cause goodbye hurts more than a little. I'd be happy with a happy medium. But if I'm being honest, I know that I'm not. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt every single moment since we both fell. I know I don't wanna let you go. Yeah, I don't wanna forget it. No, I don't wanna forget it. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt. Something about all of this missing you is making me honest. Let's be honest. Something about all of this missing you is making me honest. Yeah, something about all of this missing you is making me honest. Let's be honest. Something about all of this missing you is making me honest. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt every single moment since we both fell. I know I don't wanna let you go. Yeah, I don't wanna forget it. No, I don't wanna forget it. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt every single moment since we both fell. I know I don't wanna let you go. Yeah, I don't wanna forget it. No, I don't wanna forget it. 'Cause I remember how my heart felt. 'Cause I remember how my heart
Underwriting for Community Radio on WSKB is brought to you in part by Rockies. Over 30 convenient locations throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Connecticut, and Florida. One of the nation's largest ACE dealers. Expertise and great product selection in paint, hardware, lawn and garden. That's Rockies. Rock solid service since 1926. On the web at rockies.com.
Hi, it's Bob Plass, and I have Wow, It's Tuesday every Tuesday, 6 to 8. Wow, it's Tuesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
I did it!
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Whatever it is, it'll keep till the morning. Haven't we both got better things to do? Midnight blue.
Melissa Manchester, she had a great little voice, didn't she?
Yes.
I always thought the song, I don't know why, growing up, I think somebody told me that it was about a mother-daughter relationship, and I just always thought that, but it's wrong. It was not. It was she was hanging out with Carol Bayer Sager, and who co-wrote the song with her.
Yeah.
Yes, they did co-write the song, and they were both going through troubles with their pretty young marriages. And so, yeah, that's what the song was about, trying to find language to help clarify communication. And the way we, she said that we found clarity is through our songs, which is a wonderful way to work through things. And she got a hit song out of it.
Yeah, right,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's I remember when Lou Graham's song Midnight Blue came out when I first heard about that. I'm like, did he remake the Melissa Manchester song? I can't really picture that.
Just the same title.
Nope. It's
Two
just the same
completely
title.
different songs.
Absolutely.
You should play those back to back sometime.
Yeah, sometime. I mean, because we have played the other song. That's a nice little rocker there.
Yeah, right.
So now this is shocking to me that Elton John.
Something is shocking to you?
Yeah, this is going to shock you too when I tell you. Elton John always hated videos. Right, he's a very theatric fella. You think he would love videos.
It's all about the stage performance.
But after this album, The Big Picture, he refrained from appearing in his own videos unless they were cameo appearances. Kind of odd. Here's Elton John and Something About the Way You Look Tonight. 89.5 WSKB.
There was a time I was everything and nothing all in one. When you found me, I was feeling like a cloud across the sun. I need to tell him how you light up every second of the day. But in the moonlight, you just shine like a beacon on the bay. And I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. It's that feeling I get about you deep inside, and I can't describe, but it's something about the way you look tonight and takes my breath away. The way you look tonight, with a smile, you pull the deepest secrets from my heart. In all honesty, I'm speechless and I don't know where to start. And I can't explain, but it's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. It's that feeling I get about you deep inside, and I can't describe, but it's something about the way you
Underwriting for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield, serving the youth of the Whip City and surrounding communities since 1969. For more information on the Great Futures Club for ages 3 to 5, happening weekdays, and the Club Teen Center for ages 11 and older, weekdays from 6:30 till 8 p.m., go online at bcgwestfield.org or visit the club at 28 West Silver Street. The Boys and Girls Club of Greater Westfield. Great futures start here.
This is Ken Stomsky from Ken's Den on WCPC 15 and 89.5 FM, Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
Touch me in the pouring rain, and the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? Deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the light in my deepest, darkest doubt. You're my savior when I fall. And you may not think I care for you when you know down inside that I really do. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na na Can you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking
Yeah, the Bee Gees. Now, what was great about that song is it's two voices sounding like one in there. And boy, oh boy, the masters of harmony. Now, when they wrote that song, they had no intention of singing it. They were writing songs for the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, and they were going to give it to Yvonne Elliman. And, the movie producers were like, no, you're singing this one. And they're like, well, no, what about Yvonne? Like, write her something else if you want, but no. We are, and it's a good thing because that became a hit. And of course, they gave Yvonne Elliman another song, "If I Can't Have You," and that was that. So this was kind of cool. I saw an opportunity. Mark Auerbach, he's walking around here, and I'm like, let's bring him on the air. Right, it's very rare that we cross paths, and
I'm seldom here on a Monday, and here I am.
I know, and it's great, and you look great. Of course, we all talked about
You do know, of course, you're sitting in his chair, Michael.
Oh well, sorry. Yeah, Monday
That's
8
his
to 10.
chair.
Monday 8 to 10, it's my chair, but that's
Yeah, but at 10 o'clock when you're done and off to
You can
start
have the chair.
your day, I'll be taping 3 shows, and I'm never here on Mondays, so this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Now, how are you feeling? You've updated everyone on your health stuff. How are you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm back on my feet, as you can see. I'm working full tilt. I'm going to be taking some time off this month to work on my tan.
Yeah, good.
And I'm back covering theater, and I'm a lucky guy because a year ago I was not in great shape.
We were all worried because, some of that stuff was, and you went on the end of the list. Some of that stuff was pretty damn serious. So
It was really scary, and to be honest, if it wasn't for Mass General Hospital, I would not be sitting here now.
well, God bless you, because we all love you here very much. Buddy.
Well, I appreciate it.
You know that.
You guys are all,
We're family.
On my side, we're like brothers.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't come across each other too often because we're all recording at different times here. Your show airs Fridays.
My Arts Beat airs Fridays from 8 to 9. And On the Mark, which is not an arts program, but occasionally has arts people on it, is on Wednesdays, usually from 9 to 10, but occasionally 8 to 9.
Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Now,
Actually, now it's all solidified. It's always 9 to 10.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, so see?
You've been solidified.
It's solidified. It's 9 to 10.
And because I selfishly wanted you to live because I wanted you in the audience for when my play Sanctuary Much goes up because you've always been very supportive of my writing and stuff. You've had me on your show talking about the musical and
Well, I have a lot of admiration for people who can create, whether it's writing a play, composing a song, taking a photograph, being in a play, directing, staging, dancing, whatever. And I think that the creative process is something that you have delved into and made it work. And so I'm in awe. I'm in awe of anybody who can create.
Well, you've come from a creative family yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not creative in terms of, I was an okay actor, an okay musical theater person. I am a much better broadcaster. I'm better at helping people tell their stories rather than telling mine. You get a chance in your writing to tell a story. And to me, I'm in awe of people who can do that.
Oh, well, cool. Well, we'll let you sit here in awe for the rest of the show.
Yeah, let's be totally wow.
But you're talking about, the whole creative process, everyone involved, and just to watch something go from the page to have life breathed into it is just absolutely a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, for example, when you're done this morning and I start, the first program I'm taping is with the staff photographer of Goodspeed Musicals. And this woman has photographed every show they've done since 1985.
Wow.
And then in the second half of the program, with a cinematographer and a filmmaker who's from Springfield, who went to L.A. to seek his fortune and has done a lot of cinematography on well-known films. And now he's back in the area because he realized he could work all over the country and live here where he wants to be. And so I'm getting to spend an hour with 2 creative visual artists.
Well, and what's got to be tough for you sometimes, because I was a guest on your show, as I mentioned, and boy, the time just flies by.
It does.
We're like, holy crap, like we were just...
Peter and I took ArtSpeed on the road. A couple of weeks ago, we were in Chester at the Chester Theater, and we did 2 shows with actors, directors, and designers. And then last week, we were at the Mahawi in Great Barrington, and we did 3 shows, one with the Mahawi people, one with the Berkshire Opera Festival people, and one with the Great Barrington Public Theater people, actors, directors, designers, singers. What a great group of people we have working here in Western Mass. It's so cool.
Well, thank you very much. Godspeed to you And may you creatively come up with something great on these shows, and I know you will because you put on quality programs.
And you're going to have to come back on my show and give me a progress report on how you're doing with yours.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. The show's going to go up in March, so maybe maybe like February or March right before.
Where's it going to be in March?
Exit 7. Exit 7 Theater Group.
Is it on the regular season or is it
Yep,
special?
you can go there. Yeah, it's going to be 3 nights of reading the play. But we're going to. I'm directing it. We're going to add a little bit of action to it too. But yeah, it's on their webpage.
That's fabulous. And are you going to have local actors do
it? Oh yeah.
Are you casting it? Or?
I believe November we're doing auditions, and yes, I'll be casting it with my assistant director and my wife, who's a choreographer, whose stage I trust very much.
Who's going to do your music?
It's a straight play.
Oh, okay.
So
that's great.
Yeah. So we're only going to have time to do one song, right, Peter?
Yeah.
All right. So, Mark, do you prefer Kenny Chesney or do you prefer Loverboy?
Kenny Chesney.
Okay, we'll do the Kenny Chesney, and then when we come back, I'll tell everybody about the song. Mark, thank you very much.
Good to see you.
We'll see you.
Ordinary, no, really don't think so. Not a love this true. Common destiny, we were meant to be, me and you. Like a perfect scene from a movie screen, where a dream come true. Suited perfectly for eternity, me and you. Every day I need you even more, and the nighttime too. There's no way I could ever let you go, even if I wanted to. Every day I live, try my best to give all I have to you. Thank the stars above that we share this love, me and you. Every day I need you even more, and the nighttime too. There's no way I could ever let you go, even if I wanted to. Ordinary, no, really don't think so. Just a precious few. Ever make it last, get as lucky as me and you. Me and you.
With apologies to Loverboy, they were bumped to get that guest on there. So Kenny Chesney first recorded that song on his 1995 album, All I Need to Know, and it was never released. And looking back in retrospect, he's like, damn, I like that song. So he put it on his next album, which came out in 1996, And he called the whole album Me and You. So, I mean, that's one way to make up with the song. Like, all right, you know what? I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to name the whole damn album after you. And, of course, it became a hit after that because it's a beautiful song.
There you go.
So that's the show. Hopefully you learned something. Did you learn something today, Peter?
Of course I did.
My name is Michael Buster McMahon. Drink your milk, look both ways before crossing the street, and never, ever give up your dreams. That's my pal and producer in there, Peter Cole. Say goodbye, Peter.
Goodbye, Peter.
We always like to end with something kind of fun and in honor of, I bet you had to download this one too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, how long? I mean, so we can actually probably talk for 30 more seconds.
No, you got... No, it's...
Oh, okay.
It's gonna bring it right over.
All right. We lost Martin Mull, a great comedic talent who was in, I think, every single movie in the 80s. And he'll be missed because he was great. Here's a little song he did on the Smothers Brothers comedy show. Here's called the song. We'll see you next week.
Before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight, or however you reacted. And right now, I'd like to do a brand new bossa nova piece for you, my newest and my favoritist. I know what you people like. You love the bossa nova. You love to go and see it, and you like to hear it as well. And you like to hear it well played. Well, I think this bossa nova piece is...
Martin, you can't sing that song. I know the song you're about to sing. You can't sing it. It's a dirty song. It's filthy, Martin. Filth. You understand what I'm saying? You want to sing a song like that, you got to clean it up. Filth. Filth, filth.
Irritated? No, I don't think so. I think just interested. So many are interested in my music. They come up and say things like, "Hey, Marty, how do you write those songs? What do you do first, words or lyrics?" And I always say yes. But in fact, the way I do it is stream of consciousness. Well, in this case of this song, more puddle of consciousness, really. I have trouble with moving water. And when you write that way, occasionally you will find yourself using we'll call it a common word, one you might see written on a wall, if you catch my drift. These words offend some people, and, well, there's a few in this song. I don't know what to do about that because I want to play it. I'll tell you what, a heck of an idea. Why don't I just hum those words that might offend, since there's only a few, and that way you people who are a little bit more squeamish, you have nothing to be offended about. And you people who are a taste hipper, and I think you know who you are, you'll know just what I'm talking about anyway. Heck, a lot of you probably even done it. I hope you enjoy it.
Last night I took you home, and we began to You were such a only 17. Rubber shirts, leather skirts, and jars of Vaseline. Pick up the soap. Mayonnaise and rope. Then from the chandelier, the three of us. Hospital for life.